approved to be accepted for others. It's
Yeah.
not healthy, but
Yeah.
a few photos I like to post, especially when I'm visiting another country.
Yeah.
Something interesting.
Yeah. I put the immersion in live, and I'm sorry
Uh-huh.
not to to advise you for,
Oh, no
but
problem.
but I put in here. We are. I will talk with the person who is watching us right now. We were discussing about taking photos and post on the internet and social medias. And today we're gonna talk about responsibility in travel, in especially when you are in a different location and leading with different cultures, you know. And I will wait just more to receive new people. I don't know if someone will enter, but I will wait a little. But we keep discussing about these stuffs about taking photos because right now living in Madrid, uh, I'm knowing a lot of cities, a lot of how can I say, like barrios, different barrios. I don't know how to say in English, but every time I pass through a new place, it's very different here in Madrid because it seems like every barrio here has a statue, old building. It's very characteristic here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's very beautiful because these old buildings is around all of the Spain, around all of Madrid. So it's awesome. And here all is connected. And it's not too big a big city, you know, you can walk and you can arrive in a most recognized places in some minutes and know a lot of great things there. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's interesting. Do you know why in Madrid or Spain there are a lot of churches?
Yeah, yeah, I know. Uh, did you do you comment some? Sorry.
Do you know why in
Yeah.
Spain there
Mm-hmm.
are a lot of churches? Por que que tem muita igreja na
Yeah.
Espanha?
Okay. Yes, I know. That's why here was has a colonization like a Christian colonization. I guess it's that.
Uhum.
The Christianism was very strong here in Europe, so today has a lot of cathedrals and churches around Madrid and Spain. And but even having a lot of Christian churches here, we have a lot of another kind of buildings. Uh, for example, we have Egyptian buildings. We have from how can I say Turkey, I guess Turkey, and a lot of different, you know. It's like we had a lot of type of immigrants here, and has a lot of time of periods that the colonization changed to the power changed in the past, the old long time ago. And the buildings reflect this, you know.
Uhum.
Yeah. And here I was taking a look in Madrid. Uh, is located in the middle of the Spain, literally. It's not, I don't know, São Paulo. It's main city, the principal city, but it's not in the center of Brazil, no. But Madrid, it's exactly in the middle of the Spain. It's
Mm.
curious, very curious, and even being the middle of the Spain has old buildings and old construction of the old civilizations and old castles. So the people came from a very long took a very long distance to came here, but they arrived.
Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful, Spain. I have been in Palma de Mallorca last
Oh,
year,
and what
and
do you think?
yeah, it was wonderful. The beach, the people, the food is good.
Okay. And what do
Mhm.
you recommend to for eat there?
Paella is
Paella.
traditional, but I like it to eat the churros.
Ah, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, for here the name is not too beautiful to say.
Really? What is the
Yeah.
name?
We say porras here. Yes,
Okay.
it's not beautiful to say, but it's called
Mhm.
the. But we have two kind of churros. The churros, and one of them are have uh, things inside, chocolates inside, and things like that, like ours. And the other uh has nothing, just the shoes, but they give you a cup of chocolate, like a fondant, like that, of chocolate, and you put inside and you eat. And
Mm.
that is the most famous here in Madrid.
Okay. I read it in the newspaper that the Spanish people are not happy with the visitors. It's
Oh
right.
no, it's not right. I guess we they have some, I don't know, different opinions about the immigrants, because the immigrants
Yeah.
are different. But, however, I can't feel it in I don't know, in conversations like that. When you meet someone in the street and you get a conversation, they not treat you bad. They are very receptive people here. But for example, things more specific, like we have to, I don't know, you want to rent apartments,
Mhm.
are very, very, very difficult to do this, and they um do a lot of put a lot of rules to do this, because just because you are not from here. So
Okay. Okay. It's increased the price of the rental.
the price, not the price, is the opposite. It's uh,
Mm.
I forgot the name. It's a rising, no.
Mhm.
But if you want to rent a place to live, it's difficult to get because of the
Mhm.
papers, because
Mhm.
of the many rules they put in the contract. You have to be working here, you have to be legal here. And what happens, and in here, I saw this here a little bit. A lot of people try to come here and try a new life, and they
Mhm.
don't have the work permit and, I don't know, the visa, for an example, to work here, just for travel and, I don't know, vacations. But it's very, very more difficult to get a place to live, to get a job in youth,
Mhm.
things like that.
Oh, it's
It's about that details is difficult, not because the people treat you bad, but the things for us, uh, we are not from here, are more difficult or hard. comparing for the Spanish, you know.
Okay, yeah, should be stressful for who don't have the papers.
Yes,
Mhm.
extremely, and to get this paper it's very hard to get the a time to go to the the police station to get the papers. It's hard to for us,
Mhm. Yeah,
but it's not impossible. I can say that it's not impossible, but it's stressful. Yes.
yeah, especially because um, is is happening the wars in Israel,
Yes.
Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, many immigration are trying the best life in other countries, but the government don't help
Yeah.
them. Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard in a lot of person from South America, Venezuela, like that, or I
Mhm.
don't know, South Africa try to get here because here is very near to the Africa in general.
Yeah,
And
even in Brazil,
uh-huh,
there is no war, but the prices is just increase.
it's
The
increasing.
people are trying another life in another country.
Yes, yes, for sure. I can say that for myself because from my work experience in there, I was like working with design and that stuff, decoration. But I had my own enterprise and I provide service there for some agents, but the the cost that they pay for you is like very low. No, you don't
Mm,
compensate to work for agencies and that stuff. So you may work with, I don't know, big clients for your own. No.
yeah, yeah, I know.
And yes, it's happening. And even the base salary is not good. No, if you want to work right, no, inside the law and to have your rights and your benefits, like the the transport tickets and the meal tickets, that stuffs. It's hard to get the, I don't know, how can I say, uh, uh, just um preço justo, you know,
Yeah.
algo justo, uh, uh,
Far prices.
yeah, and benefícios justos também. That,
Mhm. Yeah, it's not easy. Anywhere is not easy, actually.
yeah, yeah, I can say that for here too. The cost of life here it's very high, and I don't know. I am the impression that if you are not too much qualified here, you cannot live as a natural Spanish person.
Hmm. Yeah.
And so Let's go to the questions. The I am thinking in Spanish. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
no
forgetting the
problem.
words.
Is the
Like
strong? No, is the habit strong? É a
what?
força do hábito.
Yes, a lot of a lot of times I do this and I forget words even in Portuguese sometimes. But was very wonderful to talk about it, but and we are talking about living abroad and or in our country, but we are discussing about the responsibility, travel responsibility. And I am bringing a subject that it's like I don't know. What do you think about it? But I will talk about an ecological footprint. Do you know what is it?
About it traveling responsibly.
What is ecological footprint?
Okay.
Like that. I put in the chat.
Ecological food. I don't know what's that.
Okay. I will try to explain for you. But even though I will leave some materials for you study after.
mm,
What is it? Ecological footprint it's like when you can reduce the quantity of carbon in the nature, reduce the quantity of the trash in the nature. It's hard to explain in English, but it's like um it's a expression, a specific expression in English, but it's like collaborating with the nature, reducing your carbons and your trashes and that stuff, economize light, economize water, things like that, you know. Things are ecological to benefit the nature and the society. Because today has a lot of high emissions of CO2, things like that. Are you understanding a little or not? You are understanding or not?
yes, I think ecological footprint
Footprint, yes.
is very important in these days because we can reusing very thing to produce beautiful things, and the same time we protect the planet because
Yeah,
as you said, we reduce the carbonus, the other gases that damage our planet. Yeah, it's the best project to receive more investment because help the planet, help the prices. I think is interesting to study more about it.
okay. I will gonna talk about it in traveling, because we are thinking just in our cities, but when we will travel, we can pass by some situations, and for example, if we can pay for renting a car, or I don't know, take some Uber for an example. um and we are going to think if we are capable to pick some bus or train, some transport that you not gonna to increase the level of CO2, for example. Things like that we are gonna discuss today. So, okay, let me see. Okay, not just that, but it's one of the subjects. Uh, uh, Beyond that I say, how can you minimize your ecological footprints while you are traveling? Do you can think more about it that we are discussing about?
Yeah, when we traveling, we can minimizar, é isso?
Yeah, minimize. Yes.
Yeah, we can walk more than rental cars. Don't trash away don't get out the trash in the street. Throw, né? Throw the trash. The embalagens in the trash. Maybe don't waste the water.
Yeah.
Take a shower quickly
Mm-hmm.
and save waters. Yeah. And here in Europe is very common to throw the trash in em tudo que é sustentável, né? Jogar as embalagens aqui é muito comum, então trash the plastic in the plastic, separated what is trash in what is the sustentável.
Of course, yes. Here in Europe is very strong that characters. I remember when it started in Brazil with the ecological bags. In some markets, supermarkets, you can find it. They own their own bags. The bag of Carrefour, for example, and you buy it and you can bring and put your things into it and go to the, I don't know how to say, the cashier, no, and pay for all the items, and there's no problem. In place of carrying a plastic bag or paying for a plastic bag, for example, every time you're going to the market. But here in no, I don't know. Comparing in where you are now, but here in Madrid they have some. I don't know how to say that in English, but they have the patinettes. You know, the patinettes, the electrical ones, and you can move inside the city with that. That are great options to adopt here in Europe. Sorry, they have even from Uber the the passionates from Uber to Cabify and these brands they has. And I will ask you about what do you think for when you are in another country, do you prefer to eat out and it's in a restaurant or you prefer to cook inside? And what do you think uh has less trash eating, you know?
Yeah, I think the people need to separate the package and through the right place. What is the plastic through the plastic bag and separate it because if you throw in the same right and the same place is not possible to reusing again. Sorry, you are muted.
Sorry. I was saying, yes, you're right. But when you are eating out in a restaurant, do you think you are the restaurant throws the trash right, or more they are throwing more trash comparing if you are eating inside in your house and you are cooking for you when you are traveling, you know? What do you think about it?
Hmm. Quando eu estou comendo num restaurante,
Yes, comparando quando você está no restaurante e comendo na sua casa, quando você está preparando as coisas para você, né? E você vai lá no mercado, compra e leva para casa. Quando você está viajando, né, nessa situação, porque temos essas duas escolhas. O que que você acha que acontece mais? O desperdício quando você está lá comendo no lugar, ou o desperdício é maior quando você está cozinhando para você mesmo em outro lugar?
ok. I think the waste is big, is more in the restaurant because they using more packets to keeping the food, especially when is the takeaway. They need to put in inside the bags and packet all the foods. And sometimes they cooking using a lot of oils to fry it and discard through the oils in the sea. Yeah, I think it's better to eat in my house, preparing to myself because protect more the planet.
Great. If we have the opportunity to rent a local with kitchen, it's wonderful because you have the control of everything. But
Mhm.
it's worse when you can't and you are in a hotel and in a diary you can't consume the lunch or the dinner inside the hotel and you had to buy something in the supermarket and you have to buy something with package, and we consume a lot of package buying in the supermarket, for an example. um and in that way it's not too good, no. I think it when you can't cook for yourself when you are out and you have to go to supermarket every time to buy the ready portions for meals, what do you think about it?
Yes, when I don't have the kitchen, I use it to buy at supermarket, or I go to the restaurant because um, it's not easy preparing the meals because if I am in traveling vacations is not my priority to make
Yes.
my
Mhm.
meals. Yeah, my priority is fun. I have fun.
Yeah.
Mm. So to be honest, I don't think about it, but at this point give me more time to think about it because it's important.
Yeah, I am talking about it because when when you are in one or two person, we have to have more control in your meals and what do you really spend in a travel, for an example. And I will enter in a subject now about respecting the cultures in a specific country, whatever you want to discuss about. But do you think it's better to buy for a small seller or to buy in a supermarket? What do you think?
I think it's better to buy in the supermarket because you save monies and save package and you can do and you make yourself.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. For an example, if you have a store of, I don't know, fruits and a lot of that stuff, do you prefer to buy in a supermarket even, or do you prefer it to buy it for a small seller like that? Fruits and vegetables, things like that.
Even supermarket, what is more close to me?
Okay. I'm talking about it because one of the things the to contribute for the local economy in a country whenever you are is to contribute for a small sellers like farmers, like, I don't know, people like immigrants selling uh foods like that. But we have 2 points: the confidence that you has in that person, in that product, and if it's convenient for you to do this, it's easy to say, oh, buy from the small sellers, but us like immigrants, we can think about it a little because it's different, uh because if you try to put on their places, and if you were you selling a thing in the street, like in a regular store, for an example, you are selling jellies, honey, things like that, and you have your own store, but you have the local store. It's not a big store, it's a small store, but it's from another country. You are from another country, and the people when see you wants to see you with responsibility, with confidence, and stuff like that. And when we saw, I don't know, the Indian people selling fruits, Indian people selling, I don't know, whatever it was, the Chinese people selling electronic things, do you think it's a trustable to buy them or not? You never buy of them.
Yes, I trust in them, especially the Indians, because usually they have colorful stores with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of fruits, legumes, especially, how say, temperos,
Oh, you got me.
uh, uh,
I will search
damage,
here.
dam-
I will,
uh,
I will search.
damage,
I
damage.
guess spices. I don't know.
Yeah, spices, rose salt. And I don't have a problem to buy in Indian marketing or even nationality. Um, when when it's practical for me, I buy. I don't have preconceptions about nationality. But
Great.
I know that if I buy of the small supermarket, I help them and they help the economy because big supermarket don't need help.
For sure. That is that point that I want to to arrive with you. And it's great to see what do you think about it, because the Chinese and Indians persons, even the Africans, has a lot of stores here, in Europe, and they are trying to making your life here, selling things, and the most people going through them to buy vegetables or electronic things and that stuffs, and that's okay. and they are doing their best. And then, it's only the exception when they are not legal, and we don't know how to proceed with it,
Ah,
because
okay,
we
it's not
uh,
legal.
sometimes
Mm.
can happen that can happen, but for an example, we don't know from where is the product, you know. For example, in the small stores, we don't know the procedence of the items, and it's questionable, But if you can, talk with the uh, oh, I forgot the name, o chef, the chief of the
Boss.
yes, the boss of the store, you can discover if they are have care in
Mm-hmm.
your items and a lot of these things, because it's easy to make a bad service with bad items, but we saw this in the internet,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know about it, but now I'm gonna
Pay attention.
yeah, pay attention. Pay attention. Yeah, because sometimes I notice that the store isn't clean.
Yes, yes.
There are
And
a lot of dirty on the
the
floor.
floor. Yes.
Yeah, but sometimes I really need that product,
Yeah,
like
it just
leite
had
de
it.
ninho,
Yeah.
ninho, né? That are just in African stores. I'm
Okay.
I don't find in the supermarket, in traditional supermarket,
Yes, for sure. The local store
local stores. Yeah.
doesn't have it. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, for sure. Like the beans, the rice and beans, the beans.
The beans, yeah,
Yeah.
especially the carioca,
Yes, the
is
character ones.
difficult to find in the traditional supermarket. Look, I needed to go the African stores.
Okay. I'm not saying that all of them do this stuff, but there are and exist that situations. And the proposal that I am doing with you is talking about the trusting in immigrants or their products and that stuff. Because their products are cheaper, and things like that. And we have to care about and taking care with this subject, even in restaurants. As you were saying, the restaurant has to be cleaned, has to has the bugs control, to not have an infestation of bugs, things like that. And the
Mhm.
kitchen was the most principal to the restaurants in the restaurants to take care the
Yeah,
about the food.
checking the hygiene.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. And we can see this care in the store, the clean and that stuff's just observing. No. And yeah, that's important because you are choosing to eat there. No. And we don't want to be sick, for example, eating in the wrong place, eating, I don't know, in a place that's not caring, in the store, in the restaurant, things like that.
Yeah, it's difficult because um, some cultures don't have the habits of the hygiene. Some cultures, for example, don't have the habits to wash the hands,
Yes.
and it is normal in some culture.
Yeah, it's normal, and that's a subject, interesting subject to talk about, because what do you do in a place? like that, because we are a very clean people. We try,
Mhm. Yes. For example, baratas, né? Uh, cooking with baratas isn't hygiene, but some cultures see the baratas like a food.
Yeah, like the Chinese.
Yeah, it's crunch. It's
Yeah.
crocante
Oh
a
my God.
barata. Aí o
Oh
novo
my
nome é
God.
crocante.
Oh my God. But even they, I
Crunch, yeah.
guess they have their own creation of the baratas, cucarachas. I don't know how to say in English.
Yeah.
I guess they create their own baratas. I am guessing. I don't know. I really don't know if has someone that visited China or these countries. Please tell us because we don't know. We didn't know.
Yeah.
But yes, we have this different type of culture. I guess they has that habit because they suffered a lot in the war period.
Mhm.
They doesn't has anything to eat, so it's what they has in the ground they eat. You know, I
Mhm.
guess. I guess it was that.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know how to say because it's worse to do that stuff, but they didn't has the choice to do something.
Yeah. Could you eat even you find the hair in the food?
Yeah. I don't know where in China, for example, but I know in Brazil, we have the organization that is very they has a very how can I say eles são muito rígidos nas
Mhm.
regras da comida. Who works with meals and foods, they are very picky with the rules and that stuffs. And your establishment can want a multa. No, I don't know how to say in English. If you doesn't are according their rules. And in Brazil is the best system in the that I could saw, because they are very restrict and picky with that stuffs. I worked in a store and I could see in person how was it.
Hum. Você consegue comer? É,
No, no, I know not.
ó.
And
Ah,
you?
yeah. Give me disgusting when I find the strand of hair in the food.
Yeah.
I can't eat.
Oh, one time I asked a food in Brazil. I will not give the name because I don't know for the to respect the brand, but one day I received the meal with a nail.
Nail? No
Yes.
way. Wow,
Yeah.
so disgusting.
Yeah. Even I received with a band-aid one
No.
time. I don't know, um pedacinho de band-aid
Hum,
was
disgusting.
like
Mhm.
super disgusting.
Did you
Oh,
pay it?
yeah, I paid, but it's like deliver.
Hum,
I
yeah.
received after and okay.
Yeah, it's
I
different sometimes.
yeah, this is awful. It's very awful. And has some time that I bought bonbons in Brazil. They are very famous, and I could find a bug inside the bonbon.
Mm, yeah. It's not too easy eat.
No, I stay like before this. I stayed a lot of times stop eating this stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I watched it in newspaper that some restaurant was making pombo.
What?
Yeah,
The
the
pigeon?
restaurant was served pombo in the place we chicken.
Oh my God. Oh my
Mhm.
God.
It was a good restaurant, but the price in Brazil is not so easy.
Yeah, I can see. The question is, uh, from where were the poem, the pigeons?
É, it depends of pombo.
Yeah, because okay, if we're the one our own creation, okay, but if they
Mm.
pick up in the street, oh my God.
They pick up in the squares.
Yeah, oh my God. Why?
Mhm. And the pombos, I don't know how to say in English, are transmitters of the
Yeah, of
sickness.
dirties and disease.
Yes, very
Yeah,
dangerous.
oh, quite dangerous. Even
It's very illegal.
yeah, the rats, the pigeons are pombos. Pigeons.
Ah, pigeons.
Yeah.
Pigeons. Mhm. But here in Europe, they love pigeons. They
Yes.
like it's very normal
Yeah, like
to be inside the pigeons.
it's like beautiful birds.
Beautiful, yeah.
Here in Madrid, they has a type of parakeet. I don't know how to pronounce this. Parakeet. Parakeet. Like
Mm,
this. They have some green parakeets here, and they are so beautiful, but they are like the pigeons.
okay. Yeah.
They are like them because they live in the street, eat foods of the street, but they are so cute.
Yeah.
It's
Here
a
there are a lot of magpie. Did you
okay.
see magpie?
I guess not.
No, it's a bird, black bird.
Oh yes, I saw them. Yes.
Yeah. But the most of people don't like them because they kill the skills.
Oh, really? They kill
Really.
the squirrels?
Mhm.
Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh my God. Interesting. I'm learning a lot in this immersion.
Yeah, they are dangerous.
Wow. My God. In where you are has a lot of squirrels, no?
Exactly.
Yeah.
In my house, there are a lot of how say it?
Squirrels.
Squirrels. Yes, squirrels.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm impressed. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, they
Okay.
like eat nuts. Sometimes I
Yes.
put in my
Your window.
windows, and they come in my windows and take the nuts.
Oh, so
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
cute.
Yeah, so beautiful. Here in Madrid, I never saw one, but when I was in Dublin, I could saw. Once I went to Dublin and I could saw some squirrels in the park.
Mm-hmm.
They are
Oh, it's
very
cute.
beautiful.
Yeah, cute.
And here in Madrid has a lot of that bird, the blackbird that you has, I guess, is the same that has here.
Okay, it's cute too. I love animals.
Yeah, me too.
Plus peace.
Yes, they bring peace inside of us. Another question that I saw about it, to respecting the nature about your another country, it's not feed the other animal you see, because you don't know if that food you are giving them are healthy for them, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
and one way to contribute is not feeding with the wrong meal, with the wrong food, or just do not feed the animals because of, I don't know, they can stand your food, of your type of food can be wrong for them, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So Daphne, it was great to have you here today. I leave for you a interesting thing. I have a calculator of footprint, and I give you in the chat. You can access this site. You can calculate your footprint, ecological footprint, whenever you are. And I leave to a video to watch before about this topic that you are discussing, to have the responsibility traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to know about you. What do you learn today with me?
Are learning many hot points, especially about the footprint. Print. When I will traveling again, I will be more responsibility about the planet and more carefully where I buy my food. Yeah, and I learned some words. Like como fala mesmo o skill? Scrolling. No.
Scryle, scryle.
Scryle.
It's
Yeah,
hard, but you
scryle. Scryle and pigeon.
pigeon. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Pigeon.
yeah.
Pigeon is scrolling. Scryle.
You can search before and listen the pronunciation if you want, or in Google or in a dictionary if you want. I use the Cambridge Dictionary whenever I would like to learn a new word, because I am seeing the translation, no, the
Pronunciation.
meaning, the pronunciation, the meaning too, and the pronunciation,
Listening.
listening. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Cambridge Dictionary. I will write for you here. I'll put in the chat. I leave for you the link for the survey for you respond if you want. If you have some idea for a subject that you want to talk, and to evaluate my immersion too.
Oh, thank you for
Uh, no, thank you for your coming here today. It was a very very nice conversation today. I enjoyed a lot, and I guess well, I will be here in the same place in the same hour in the next Monday, and I
Okay.
hope you can enjoy this moment too. And don't forget to watch the video for your increase your English level, and to try the calculator of the ecological footprint too.
Okay. Thank you
It's
for
very
tea
it's
and
very
have a nice
interesting.
day.
Oh,
Bye.
for you too.